right, what is up, Lethal Lure fans? Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Today's video is going to be just that. In my opinion, probably one of the best, if not the best, baitcaster reel that you can possibly get for the price point and for what it does in the saltwater. So that is what we're going to talk about today. The best saltwater baitcaster money can buy, pretty much, as far as cost effectiveness. We're not talking about the top end. We're talking about the fact that when you go fishing, you need more rods than one. So really having a good quality reel at a good price is what it's all about there. So that's right here where we introduce the 13 Fishing Origin TX. This is not a new reel. It's a reel I've been using for years, but that is the crucial piece of this equation. And the great thing is it's on sale right now in Amazon. That's where I bought this guy. So I have this one here, which is used, that I've had for probably 5 years or so. Really solid reel. You can see now that there is some wobble in the handle, as well as the gears are just messed up in this by this point in time. Bearings are shot. Absolutely done a number with this thing, but for the price point, you cannot beat this. So right here I have it paired on the 13 Fishing Fate Black rod, which I do believe they still have. $59.99. Awesome quality. I've had one of the guides that I did have to glue back in, and the butt is actually gone. So that is one thing that I will say as far as knocking, but for $60 for the rod, you cannot beat that at all whatsoever. We got it paired up with the new Origin TX. Awesome reel. I have it with, I do believe it's 20-pound braided line, and then just like a 20-pound fluoro. Using it for jig heads. A lot of times this is what I use to flounder fish, or if I'm pitching baits, or if I'm using any sort of structure fishing for redfish. Flounder is a big deal. I love to use this for flounder, as I just feel like it's a better hook set, and the percentage associated with it is gonna just be overall a better experience. It's allowed for great hook sets. This is their medium heavy extra fast. So what it is a super lightweight combo with this reel and this rod. It's probably under a pound total weight, and it makes it perfect for casting a lot, fishing effectively, doing a lot of jigs, lifting that bait up just a little bit, that 6 to 10 inches, maybe a foot, and then letting that bait drop back down. Because when you're flounder fishing, you're not trying to bring it up too much from the bottom. So we're just trying to lift that bait up just enough and then let that bait drop right back down. This is unfortunately a gulp that just hardened on it, but you can see with that jig head, we have actually and absolutely crushed the fish this past weekend. My wife and I, we caught a bunch of different redfish. She caught a trout on it as well, and then a flounder. So as an overall way of fishing, this can be a highly effective way to catch numbers. We caught probably about a dozen redfish, a trout, and a bunch of flounder as well. But why is this, what makes this reel so much better than most reels? First off, it's got 20 pounds of drag. So if you saltwater fish, and if you flounder fish at all, you know that one of the crucial things is getting that hook in the fish's mouth. Flounder have an extremely hard mouth, which means that whenever you go to hook set, that fish almost always never really gets punctured, and you're holding it on by tension alone. By having that 20 pounds worth of drag, yes, you heard that, 20 pounds worth of drag. Right now, this reel is on sale on Amazon for $89. Yeah, or it might have been $79. $79 or $89. I'll leave it linked somewhere. For this reel right now, as I post and do this video, for a 20-pound drag system that you can have at your fingertips, it's 135 yards of 12-pound test with braid. That's plenty enough. I'm not using this as a rod that I'm trying to cast a super far distance. I'm using this for very precision casts, very close quarter stuff, and it's perfect for maneuvering fish out of that structure, off the nose. The most recent video, that'll probably be a lot of that video featured in today's video, that video right there, they were actually right on rocks, right on concrete pieces, things like that. So 20 pounds worth of 18 pounds worth of drag is what it says here. Sorry, 18 pounds worth of drag. That's still crazy when most Shimano's are in that 12, 11, 14 range. Very minimal, about, 5 to 6 pounds less of drag, and for $89. It's a 7.3 to 1. That's pretty much becoming almost an industry standard as being a little bit faster. Back when I was starting to get into bass fishing and bait casters, it was 5 gear ratios, 6 gear ratios. Now we're getting 8s, and I think there might even be a 9 out there, but that's a pretty standard. You want to be able to pick up, move some of that line, especially when you go to hook set some of those trout, redfish, or flounder. A lot of times you got to reel back up to them to set that hook to bring that slack up. So this is a 7.2 ounces, pretty lightweight. It's a little on the heavy side, but again, for the price point, you really can just not beat the fact that this is under $100 right now on sale for like $89, $80, something like that, $79.99. Great product. And honestly, this reel has just thoroughly impressed me catching redfish, actually fairly big redfish. My wife, I think, has caught 20, 30-inch redfish with this. Also caught 20-inch flounder, pretty big size flounder, and multiple different flounder with minimal actual maintenance on this. That is a huge thing for me. I don't know about for you guys, but I don't have all the time in the world to get into these things and continuously do maintenance after maintenance on them to make sure the bearings are good, make sure everything's good. I obviously encourage you to do that, but at the same time, having a reel that you don't have to worry about doing that maintenance. For $80, I'll go through and use this for 3-4 years, and then I'll replace it, no problem. I don't have a problem with that for that cost. It's such a good reel. But when you spend $300 on a Saltwater or some other reel that you have to get maintenance and you have to do your own maintenance on, that's kind of annoying versus being able to have a very quality reel at a good price. And that's why I do believe that this is probably one of the best bait casters. If you are going to start saltwater fishing today, I would definitely pick you up one of these, especially if you're fishing from a boat. If you're wade fishing, this is great too, because it's got a small butt, so it's not going to be sitting too far. It's a fairly short rod. It is a 6.7, so it's not going to be in the water too much. It's not going to be problematic in that way of doing things, but very nice, precise rod, great to pick up, and it's only going to cost you about $150 total for the rod and the reel combo. Super light, fish it all day, fish it very effectively, and catch more fish with this. I'll leave these guys linked below so you can grab it though. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy this or have any comments down below, let me hear it. Have you fished with the Origin TX? Have you gone through and fished with it? Want to hear it below. What was your opinions with it? And if you have not fished with it, are you excited to fish with it after today's video? So please like, comment, and subscribe to the video. And we will see you guys later. Fish now, worry later. We're out of here.